Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a super easy way to farm some low level XP, and I worded it that way because that's exactly what it means. If you're a high level, this is not going to be an efficient way to farm XP. Just go in a raid, kill stuff, loot stuff, get out of the raid, get the extraction bonus, you're good to go. But if you're really struggling, you want to break from the PvP, or you're just a low level or a beginner to the game, this might be a method you consider for getting some of that XP to get to your next level. Maybe you're only 500 XP off. This might be a way for you to get that XP. So there is going to be a couple requirements here. I'm going to show you some of the stuff you need to get set up. I'm going to give you some options here on barters to use and items to get. But other than that, the method itself is very, very simple. So let's get set up. The first thing I would recommend is a Grizzly. Now, you can find these in a lot of the med spawns on Interchange and stuff like that. However, they are going to be a little harder to access these at the beginning of the game, especially when you're low level. If you don't have the flea market, then you can't buy one, and your only other option is Therapist Loyalty Level 2 on a barter for 1 gas analyzer and for 1 UV lamp. You unlock this at level 2 on the loyalty. I think that's about level 12, 11, 13, somewhere in there. So you're going to get the flea market very soon after this. Anything before that, you might be stuck to using Salewas, splints, bandages, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. You could really run through a lot of rubles if you do not have Grizzlies accessible to you at all, really. I mean, it is kind of a costly method when it comes to, you know, spending rubles to get XP. But it is a method here I wanted to bring to the table for you guys in case this is something you need to do. So, we have our Grizzly. What do we do now? Well, it's actually super simple. If you do not care about your Awol stat, which I'm going to show you what that is, your Awol stat is when you leave a raid. It's when you simply just straight up leave the game and you don't go back. Missing in action is similar. It's when you don't complete the raid and the raid runs out of time. But Awols are the orange thumbs down, and that is where you just leave the raid. So if you care about that stat, then I wouldn't recommend doing this. And what I recommend is you taking a grenade into raid instead and then increasing your KIA. Whatever one you care about more, I believe each of them will affect your survival rate. So if you care about stats, this is one thing you want to know beforehand. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bring a grenade in. Actually, I'm just going to take the AWOL and I'm going to show you the concept here. So we're going to load into a factory. Factory is going to be the fastest PMC map to load into. We're just going to load in. We have absolutely nothing on our character, and we're just going to load into the map, and we're going to leave the game right away. Alright guys, we are loading into our factory raid here. Factory going to be the quickest load time for you out of every single map. Like I said, we're just going to hop in, leave the game. That's what we're going to do here. So, as soon as we get in, boom, disconnect, confirm leave. Now we're going to wait till we load back into our stash. I'll show you guys my XP and everything as well. We got the AWOL. And make sure you do not heal here. Do not heal your PMC. Just hit next. Alright, so we're back. Let me show you my XP. You can see 39,198 remaining. What we're going to do is we're going to go to that Grizzly, and we are going to heal all. And you can see all of this experience that we're getting from that. So going back to our skills, now we are at 38,771. So you can see that's an XP gain of about 400. And basically all you're doing is healing your PMC. And you just do that over and over and over again. It is very, very costly. It costs a shit ton of rubles to do. But if you only need like 5,000 XP and you just don't want to play the game, you've had a bad day of raids or something, I'm sure there's going to be at least, you know, 1 or 2 people who really do try to use this method to get to their next level. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do in Tarkov, man. Anything you can do to get by and survive in the game, you do it because you have to. So, if you found this video informative, if you don't like me having the green 99 at the bottom, and now that I made you look down at it, it's just bugging you, man. Make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you drop a comment telling me how to get rid of that 99 so I can farm your comments for the algorithm. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.